I'm heading to Sussex to meet with a black Labrador called Chewy, who's turning Amy and Chris's life upside down.
There's barking, dribbling, pooing, weeing. He barks and barks, and then the dribble just flows. It flows everywhere. This is hell. It's hell. It's not nice.
He's not just Chewy by name, he's Chewy by nature, because he's destroying the house.
When he's left, he just gnaws on anything he can find.
What are you destroying now?
We just need something doing.
I can't keep him if he's going to carry on the way he is.
It seems like Chris and Amy are giving up on Chewy, so I need to get to the bottom of this really fast. In over 20 years as a dog trainer, I've seen it all.
Winnie!
Okay, this is going to be fun. And dealt with some really tricky cases. She could get really hurt. No! I'm ready to bring my A game to help these dogs and their desperate owners. Labradors are loving, lively dogs, but if their needs are not met, they can be a real problem. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Oh, hello. I'm Victoria. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Chris.
Nice to meet you, Chris. Hello. Hi. Hello, darling. Go in.
Come on, then.
Time to find out how this innocent-looking lab could possibly be causing so much mayhem.
So, he is divine. How old is he?
He's 12, yeah.
Huh. And where did you get him?
I was volunteering for a scout group and the lady had puppies and she said, you know, he's the last one, would you like him?
Oh, the last one.
Yeah, the last one.
It's always risky.
Yes.
When Chewy came first to live with us, he was just a lovely puppy. We had Obi, who was another black lab, and Taylor, who was a collie, and they were well-trained, house-trained, really good.
Yeah.
The other dogs accepted him really well.
They were good friends.
Really good friends, and they'd chase each other, and it was lovely.
Pretty good for a 12-year-old, but obviously you've called me here for a reason. Tell me about the issues you're having with him.
The issues we're having with Chewy is he's chewed table legs, he's chewed chairs.
Oh,
He's chewed this one. Brand new chair. Got hold of a piece of it and has gone all the way through. And then a bit more.
He really did a number on that, didn't he? Whoa. That's the carpet by the stairs.
Yes.
Wow, okay. And does this only happen when you're not here?
Mainly me leaving. Sometimes even if Chris is here, you know, if I've gone to the toilet, or if I just go up to put clothes away, or even sort the children out, he will start, you can hear that noise, and then I'm like, Chewy!
Okay. Was that expensive for you?
Very expensive. Chewy has cost us thousands and thousands because of the amount of beds, sofas, carpet. We changed the carpet, I think, 3 times.
How is this affecting your life?
It affects me less because I'm at work and it's mainly when Amy's not about that it's a problem.
Chris is a plumber and he's out all day. I deal with it all the time. I struggle a lot with it because I can't go out. It's just really hard, really hard.
And this is with 3 children?
And this is with 3 children.
Under the age of 7?
Under the age of 7.
In the house.
Yeah.
So tell me about the other problem that you have.
So the biggest problem, as well as the destruction, is the barking, dribbling, weeing, pooing, sick, pacing. He just can't cope with us leaving, or mainly me leaving, because when I leave, he is a mess.
When did this and the chewing start?
So it started when we lost our other 2 dogs. Obi died first. He had cancer, and he died, what, 4 years ago?
Basically just over a year later,
Just
wasn't
over
it?
a year later, Taylor, we found that she had cancer as well. And within about 10 weeks, I think we were taking her back and
Yeah,
They
she'll
said,
come back again.
I'm really sorry, but she's going. She won't be with us anymore, and she needs to be put down. So that's what we did. Chewy obviously didn't say goodbye. The kids couldn't say goodbye. Yeah, it was really sad, wasn't it? Oh, sorry. Oh, sorry. For a minute, sorry. So mainly, he will drool and dribble all up the door here, all along the floor. And sometimes if I've forgotten to leave the lounge gate locked, then he goes in there and he'll wheel poo in the lounge.
And you're talking like a lot.
I'm talking 4 or 5 piles of poos everywhere, 3 or 4 things of wee, 1 pile of sick. I've always got a mop on hand for walking in to find Chewy weeing or pooing, or, you know, I shouldn't have to do that. I love Chewy very dearly, but I resent him right now.
Something he's doing, it can't carry on like this. So if it comes to it, then we will have to seriously consider rehoming him. And that's really hard for me to say, to be honest.
So what I'd like to do is I'd like to sort of see it for myself.
Yeah, that's absolutely
problem,
fine. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
To witness the chaos Chewy creates when left alone, Victoria set up a camera and asked Amy and Chris to join her outside.
So right now, he's looking out the window, and now you can see him start to lick his lips
Yeah.
as he's beginning to drool. Yeah. This intermittent barking is more of a like, yeah, where are you? So does this happen every single time you leave the house?
Every time.
Okay. So he builds up to it, to then he's really drooling, and then he defecates,
Yeah, and then it's, any
And
time
urinates.
between, yeah.
and then he can throw up.
Yeah.
Really, really terrible to see him react like this.
It's horrific.
To avoid any further distress, Amy and Chris head back inside. The longer Chewy's left alone, the more mess and destruction there would be.
Oh my gosh, so excited they've only been gone 5 minutes, and it's like they've been gone for years. This is a case of separation anxiety and certainly distress when they go out. And it's also a very severe case too.
Black Labradors are one of the most beloved breeds on the planet. Their affection and loyalty means they can make excellent companions. But make no mistake, they're a smart, capable breed that needs a lot of exercise and mental stimulation to keep them occupied. Historically bred as working dogs to help fishermen haul nets in, these days that intelligence and boundless energy is often used for service and search and rescue. But without enough attention and stimulation, they may put that energy into some potentially unwanted behaviours.
It's been fascinating, but also distressing to see what you're going through and what Chewy is going through. You've been living with this behaviour for 3 years now.
Yeah.
But equally, we can't carry on the way we are.
I find it really, really hard. Really overwhelmed. All the time, actually. All the time. Just...
Yeah. I understand. You're a mum. You have 3 kids. It's full on all of the time. And on top of that, you've got this dog creating.
Yeah, just not know what to do for him.
Okay. The reality is going to hit you pretty hard. So I'm going to tell you the most significant thing that happened that has impacted his life is that his 2 best friends died. And then his behaviour went downhill.
Yeah.
He started chewing, he urinates, he defecates, he barks, he drools, and sometimes he throws up.
Yeah.
He started to grieve. And grieving is loss. But separation is also loss. So every single time you go out, it's loss for him. His friends went and never came back. He didn't know what happened, they just never returned.
Mm-hmm.
Then you might not either. Oh, bless you.
I think everything you're saying is right. It's
Yeah.
just, we see it as a naughtiness and how we don't want to come home to the mess. But actually for him it's a lot more than that.
I have to be really honest with you. That you have to work extremely hard in order for you to see any results whatsoever. We need to build predictability that you will come back. Because separation anxiety dogs need to have predictability. And we need to start working on small separation moments. So you're still in the home, but you're physically not with him all the time. We have to make sure that he has daily enrichment. That is a walk, and most importantly, go to a secure field where he can do some sniffing exercises.
I feel a bit overwhelmed, but I think, to be honest, he's worth it.
But also, Chris, you need to do more with him. That means at the weekends, it's you and Chewy. Amy needs a break.
Please.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you're ready to work and go on this journey, let's do it.
Yeah.
In Sussex, Victoria's dealing with a grieving Labrador who's become extremely clingy and destructive ever since losing his doggy friends. First up, Victoria wants to find a way to channel his energy into something more positive than pulling up the carpets.
I brought you to this field because really there's nowhere better for a Labrador. They can run around and feel joy. But also, we're going to hone some of his skills.
Okay.
I want you to teach him the art of seeking. It's a skill that enriches him, not just here, but potentially at home.
Seeking should give Chewy an adventure designed to leave him stimulated, satisfied, and therefore less likely to destroy things when he gets home.
First of all, I'd like him to go discover his environment, which is really good for him because he's so clingy on you. This is so wonderful to say, hey, go, be independent.
Yeah.
Let's let him off the lead and see what he does. And of course, this dog with separation issues does not want to range, but let's just give him some time. There you go. All of this sniffing is increasing the production of a neurotransmitter in his brain called dopamine. And dopamine is really important. It's kind of your sort of feeling of satisfaction, your joy, your pleasure. Now, what we're going to do is call him back, and now I'm going to hide a toy for him. But he's going to see where I hide it first to make it easier.
Okay.
And I'm going to put some yums in there. He's going to see me go hide it.
Wait.
I'm going to put it there.
Wait.
All right. Now, I want you to let him off. Go seek. Go on. Nice. Yes. You got it. Well done. This is teaching him to use his nose, do it independently, and range away from you.
Okay.
This is the kind of game he needs.
Yeah.
And this is also an activity that you can do, Chris, by yourself.
Yeah, definitely.
Because that will help him bond with you even more. We do want him to be a bit more comfortable when Amy goes out, because you're there.
Yeah.
And actually, it decreases her value a bit more, which is good. Okay? Chris, you're going to go hide it so that he can see it. And we're going to go seek. This is a bit of a treasure hunt for him. We might need to go help him. Good boy! You nearly got it. Go on, go get it. Brilliant.
He's just happy. Searching just seems to be what he likes doing. It's actually quite nice for him to do his own thing.
He's like, actually, I don't need you right now. Okay. So now, Amy, you're going to get this toy. You're going to show him where you put it, and then you're going to release him and say, seek. And step away. You release.
Seek.
I don't got it. Where is it? You can smell it. Yay! You got it.
Chris, I do want you to be able to have that one-on-one time with him so he connects with you a bit more. Come here as much as you can and hide toys in various parts. You start small, where he can actually see you do it, and then you might actually hide two things. then you might hide 3 things and tell him to go seek. And then you're going to have a dog that is happy for hours, and then guess what? You take him home, and then he goes... And then maybe you can actually try going out for a couple of minutes. Look at your dog going away from you.
I know, it's so nice. It's just getting new ideas on how to actually help him stop chewing. There's definitely a glimmer of hope.
Next, back at the house, Victoria's about to tackle the intense separation anxiety Chewy feels every time Amy leaves him alone.
I hope that this training helps so you don't have to come back to wee, poo, and drool. And I hope it helps him so that he doesn't have to feel that stress, that loss, that sense of abandonment. Okay, so in the home, you've told me that he follows you around everywhere. That doesn't surprise me. But I do want to teach him some independence in the home so he's not always your shadow. And I also want to create some predictability. The less surprises there are, the more he'll understand that you are coming home.
Yeah.
So I've got a couple of his favourite toys, and I put some peanut butter in there. And all I want you to do is to take one of the toys and just give it to him.
Okay.
And you're just there with him, okay? So I'm going to give you this to give to him. I've only put a tiny bit of peanut butter in there, but I want to see what he does.
What is it?
So just put it on the ground for him and take a step back. Good. And I want you to practice this a lot.
Okay.
You do this a number of times. So he builds up an association with those toys, and Mum feels great. Let's do another toy. You're going to put it on the ground for him, and you're going to walk upstairs. And then you're going to come back down, and I want you to say, I'll be back, and upstairs. Okay, come down and say in a nice light voice, I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Perfect. What we're doing is we're building up a positive association with the fact that you're leaving and the fact that your arrival phrase is I'll be back. Keep repeating it until he no longer bothers when you go upstairs. Eventually you can go up to the bathroom by yourself. He has something that he can do here. And then you can start to fade out the toys and not use them every time. Next thing I want you to do, you're going to give this toy and then you're going to exit out of that door. Give it about a minute, come back in, say, I'll be back. I love this because the act of seeking and smelling and licking helps to lower his stress levels.
I'll be back.
Very good. One day, after many repetitions, you flip it and you say, I'll be back, as you walk out the door. And indeed, you do come back.
Repeatedly saying the phrase as Amy enters a room builds such a positive association that one day she'll be able to say it as she leaves, causing Chewy to feel well assured she'll be back.
So I want you to have, gosh, I'd say give it a good week or two. Every single time you come into a room, I'll be back. We're building up this sort of recognition of this phrase, because each time she says that phrase, she comes into a room.
Yeah,
do you see what I mean?
Yeah, before I just walk out and leave him and he'd just be like, oh you're not coming
Yes.
back. I feel really good because just knowing I could go up the stairs and he's just quite happily, you know, if I can leave him just for a minute at least.
You're going to have a dog that is much more relaxed and goes, oh, she is coming home.
I think I felt like I'd written him off, actually.
Go right off a 12-year-old dog. I had a lab. She was like zippy till she was 16. While we get dogs to fit into our lives, we must never turn our back on what their needs are. Sometimes you're going to come back and it might just be like it was. Other times you're going to come back and you're going to go, oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Well, normally I can't leave the room. I could actually leave for a minute. You know, a minute's a big thing when you've not been able to leave a dog, you know, however long. I can taste the sense of freedom.
With a plan in place to reassure him he won't be abandoned, as well as minimise his destructive behaviour and make Chewy less Chewy, Victoria leaves Amy and Chris with their homework. They practice hide and seek to stimulate his mind and encourage independence,
I'll be back.
and repeatedly reassure him with the phrase, "I'll be back," to calm his fear of abandonment. To see how they're getting on, Victoria's called them up for a final chat.
Hey, Chris and Amy, great to see you. How are things going? Have you seen a change in his behaviour?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely. You can actually walk out the room.
How are you getting on with the phrase, "I'll be back"?
The phrase is working really well, actually, and I just leave him with his food and I go upstairs.
And then, of course, that's your arrival phrase. So at some point, you will be able to say that phrase when you leave, and he'll know that you're coming back. Now, what about being able to walk him and enrich him?
The scent training, he's reacting really well.
Yeah, he is. He's loving it. He's really loving it. He was just like, "Oh, Mum? No, I don't need Mum." And it was actually really nice.
When I first came to see you, I think you said there was a chance you would get rid of him. What is the chance now?
Well, for me, I think about it and take a breath now and go, because I just couldn't think about rehoming him.
I'm encouraged. I have to say, yes, you do have a long road. What you're working with is exceedingly difficult. But at the end of the day, got to do what's right for him and his welfare. Well done. It was a real pleasure to meet you.
Bye, thank you so much.
Take care. Thanks for watching. If you love It's Me or the Dog and want more dog training tips and tricks, visit my official site, positively.com. And if you're interested in learning more about becoming a dog trainer, check out the Victoria Stilwell Academy. Links to both sites are in the description. I'll see you online.